Happy Easter, Messiah friends. We don't have Sunday school and Bible class this week for Easter celebration, but we look forward to seeing you in worship and seeing you again for regular programming next Sunday, April 12th. A special children's message activity that we did in worship. If you weren't here to see it, or if you just wanted to get the instructions to try it at home, take a deep breath. What does it feel like after a long day, or after a good night's sleep to just get that first morning stretch, or maybe after a long workout or competition with a sports activity to have that refreshing drink of water? We live in a world that's kind of chaotic, stuff floating everywhere. Maybe you can kind of see my glitter in there. A world full of mess because of sin, a world full of brokenness, and a world that is very tiring. And yet, as we bring to the end of our sermon series, we see that on the seventh day, God looked at all He made, saw that it was good, and He set the tone for us. Perfect God set the tone for us to say, He rested. We go, I don't have time to rest. I have all this activity, all this stuff going on, and the world is kind of chaotic like this spinning glitter bottle. But what we notice as we have this sit here longer, that mess is starting to settle. It's floating to the top, it's floating to the bottom, and there's a lot less movement than there was a moment ago. Because of Easter, in the midst of all the sin mess and sin struggle, Jesus says, it is finished. And He brings us back to that perfect state where God says, in me, you can find rest. You can find that in the middle of a crazy day. You can have the assurance of God's love and forgiveness, even in the middle of the sin mess. We can have that wonderful drink of living water as we find in our baptism and say, I know that no matter what, I am God's child. When a world is all shaken up in this sin mess, God looks at me and says, well done, thumbs up, wow. You are my child and you are loved. And so this morning, as a part of our children's activity, or as like a little Easter celebration, if you are in worship, you're going to get one of these as a part of our children's message. If you are tuning in at home, feel free to find a disposable water bottle after you've drank it, maybe had your have your reminder of our rest in Jesus. Feel free to fill it maybe 2/3 full of water, add some glitter. You can make your own shake bottle, and as the glitter settles and stills, you can be reminded that in Jesus we find rest. In Jesus, He commends us as we don't deserve, giving us His love and forgiveness and praise, like a well done, attaboy, A+, and says, because I came, even in the middle of chaos and sin mess, you can find that rest. You can find that well done. You can find that. And so if you would like to make one of those little glitter bottles as a reminder throughout this Easter season that no matter what chaos we face in Jesus, just like God demonstrated for us in creation, we can find rest. So have a blessed Easter, have a restful week, and we look forward to seeing you again next Sunday.